Now, is it lack of confidence and trust in the justice system that mob justice is still existent? The answer could be yes or no, depending on the circumstances. But understanding why people resort to taking the law into their own hands could be a hindrance to any quest for justice. Henry Okrut has something here to look at.
Kakoro Sub-County in Parisa District was in 2002 weighed down by fear and curiosity following the shooting dead of renowned primary school teacher Tingido Robert. The unfortunate incident attracted speculations on circumstances surrounding his shooting. Accusing fingers pointed at 34-year-old Kiriamin Cross, who was arrested at the funeral. Unfortunately, before normal procedures of justice were taken, mourners reacted in a not-so-friendly manner, let alone lawful. The news of his death was received with shock by his family members, including his sister, Jen Namuge. To date, Kiria's mother, Sabano Joyce, says the family does not know how far the law took its course. Several years after Kiria's death, his family is in shambles, with children struggling to earn a living. The eldest daughter has since married, and the wife returned to their home. Kuoto Richard was 5 years old at the time his father was killed.
Kakoro
Sub-County, where all this happened, is an area in Parisa District known for hardworking, peaceful, and industrious people. Some of them have been victims of mob justice too. This small house here belongs to a woman called Jen Nakiria, the mother to the late Peter Ochola. Ochola was a renowned instrumentalist in one of the local born-again churches here in Katekwana Parish, Kakoro Sub-County. His death came as a shock to many, including his mother, who, at no single moment, ever knew her son for a thief.
Mwanange yali mulimi. Mwanange yali munyimi ababainaye. Mwanange yali nemikago nyingi. Mwanange yali mukubi wa matafali. Nga mulokole. Era n'emirimo gye nga nauli muntu yenena ngataki maitenti. Ochola mwibi obati mwibi.
Amos Hingondo, the LC1 chairperson of Peta Village, Katekwana Parish, agrees with Ochola's mother, for he never knew Ochola for a wrong character.
Nga musaiza mukubi wa matafali musaino. Eranga ulana nsobi waiso anu jakola. Ne kaisinga owiro abatambula. Aba ukola byembyo nembale eyo. Kalwali rumo nibamukwatira akachumba leyo. Nibamusala.
Ochola fellowshipped from a nearby church where John Oporut, the headmaster Agule Primary School in Parisa District, is one of the elders. At the time of Ochola's death, he had noticed the once devoted born-again Christian had started backsliding.
And he used to inspire members in the church as far as his songs were, because he could play the thumb piano very well, he could lead the prayers, the songs in the church. But eventually the man went on declining in the church and started moving with wrong people.
Mob justice, as it has come to be known, is not a recent practice, as it also dates back to the days of Jesus Christ. Scriptures have it that it saved a woman from the jaws of an angry mob who accused her of adultery.
Master, this woman was taken in adultery.
In his response, he challenged anyone among them to throw a stone at her if they were innocent of any wrongdoing, as Reverend Stephen Kazimba avers.
He knew that there was something better than, destroying this woman's life. She wouldn't have repented, and that would be the end of it all. So, mob justice is not encouraged, because you can destroy somebody's life who would really change.
One example to this could be Shakur Sadat, a resident of Kiwagalo village, Nampanga Parish, Budadiri sub-county in Sironko district. Shakur, according to his brother, Siraj Chikoba, was taken by a neighbor to Nairobi, Kenya, to work as a casual laborer, but later became a traditional healer. Siraj says his brother's death was a result of betrayal from the very neighbor, who accused the young man of theft.
Bantu bamwajiriye mu nyumba kyeime mwakolera emirimu gye bamugwako wena ngo maite nge wandibayiro mu tawuni abantu baiza kugwako awo mubi bamutema muno bamutema eno bamukumako omusyo bamusukako amafuta bamukumako omusyo.
The colonial government established the Legislative Council in 1920 to make laws, constitute courts, and make regulations for administration of justice, but mainly to avert such criminality. This paved the way for the enactment of the Penal Code Act of 1950 that was later affected by the constitutional crisis in 1966 that was later overshadowed by the rule of decree during General Idi Amin's time. Extrajudicial killings, including mob justice, became the order of the day, which John Oporut blames on a wrong precedence set by the Idi Amin regime.
This idea of mob justice was brought to people in 1973 under the leadership of Idi Amin Dada, whereby he informed the people that I don't have prisons for the thieves, prisons for robbers and murderers. So people took law in their hands by that time. Whoever was named as a thief, I remember that day when it was announced, most people's homes were burnt, so long as they talk of you as being a what? A thief.
Today, Uganda is endowed with a well-streamlined justice system, distending from the local council, police, magistrate, high court, appellate court to the Supreme Court. Kampala Metropolitan Police spokesperson Emilian Kaima shares what he thinks about this type of criminality.
When you talk to people, including those who know the elite, you find that in their minds, they are not detached from the rest of the community out there when the idea of mob action is concerned. Somehow, a greater majority of our people in this country believe that it's better to take action against a suspected criminal than to report this case because of the rigorous demands that are involved in prosecution.
The Executive Director, Foundation for Human Rights Initiative, Livingstone Sewanyana, agrees with lawyer Ladislas Rakafuzi about the state of affairs.
Mob justice inherently is criminal. Mob justice leads to violation of the rights, particularly to life, and in most cases, the right to property. It does not give a person an opportunity to be heard.
They just say "Woyo" and the people follow and begin beating without even knowing whether actually a person has stolen anything, what has been stolen. So the person has been already beaten and killed sometimes.
Rakafuzi, who condemns mob justice, is a human rights defender who secured innocence of Rosemary Namubiru, a nurse that was almost lynched by the public for injecting a baby using a syringe that had pricked her, yet she was HIV positive. Human rights activists were not contented with the manner in which the case was handled.
She never had the opportunity for a fair hearing. She was never presumed innocent from the beginning.
This paved the way for an appeal, which lawyer Ladislas Rakafuzi took up at the High Court, successfully securing her release.
I did not agree with the conviction by the Magistrates Court. We appealed, and yes, that's what happened.
Loss of trust in the justice system due to delayed justice, corruption, prolonged conflict and dispute resolution are some of the challenges behind this mob justice.
When we have one person arrested as a suspect, immediately everyone will begin to talk about rights of suspects. And they have rights because they are suspects. The 48-hour rule. If you have arrested him or her, after 2 days, either they get bond or you take them to court. Practically, it's very hard to take anyone to court within 48 hours. It's practically hard. So we give them bond. When you grant bond, the perception in the greater majority of our people is they have let him or her go. We are so angry. The next time we get him or her, he will face our wrath. And surely, when they get another person, they kill, they maim, they hurt, they burn houses, they burn the people, and that is mob.
When he became Chief Justice of Seychelles in 2009, these are some of the tasks Justice Frederick Egonda Ntende sought remedies to.
In Seychelles, government provides legal aid to citizens who cannot afford. And the method of payment or mode of payment was by the number of appearances an advocate makes. We realized that the advocates perceived it to be beneficial to make as many appearances as possible before settling cases. So we decided to change the method of payment. We provided a fixed fee for each case. So whether you took 2 years or 1 day, you'd be paid the same amount of money.
He particularly cites delay in case handling, to which he says the Ugandan Court of Appeal should get a solution.
Public confidence and respect is earned. It cannot be obtained any other way. It is earned by the way you deliver services. It is earned by an understanding that you are truly independent.
Pre-bargaining is in place. Thus, backlog and delayed hearing of cases could be a thing of the past. Henry Okrut, UBC.
Thank you, Henry. At least we now know why we shouldn't go for mob justice.